there from Family Radio CHRI at Kingdom Bound 2014, here with pastor and worship leader Kathryn Scott. Thanks,
Hi.
Kathryn.
You are so welcome. Thank you for interviewing me.
Now, I know we've actually chatted a few years ago. I don't know if we did a formal interview, though.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be able to talk now. I know you got your start doing some Vineyard UK music.
Yes, that's right.
So how has it been going? We haven't talked to you in a little while. What's new?
It's been really fun, actually. On the music side of things, I've been working on a new EP, just a short album. And that's actually coming out in September the 9th. So we're really excited about that. And there's a new song on there called Sing on the Battlefield, which I'm particularly excited about. It seems to have really been connecting with people everywhere that we've used it. So, I got to lead worship here this morning in Kingdom Bound in the worship tent. And again, that song just seemed to resonate with people.
Good. Well, I know that when you started with Vineyard, Brian Dirksen kind of mentored you.
Yes, he very much did.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about mentorship.
Yeah.
For those who are maybe interested, does it come naturally? Do you go seeking a mentor? And I'm talking life or musically.
Yeah.
What could you say to people about mentorship? Maybe the importance of it or whatever.
I think it's extremely important. I'm not sure if you can go looking for it. I think you can recognize it when you see it and go after it. But the fact is, it's the Lord who's our guide and teacher. So we just get to ask Him what He wants us to do in a day. And He opens these extraordinary possibilities at times. And what's lovely about that is, first of all, when you have a heart to learn, having someone to speak into your life is so incredibly helpful. And then it's also helpful for us as well in our own character that we don't get offended when people say, have you thought about doing this a different way? Or if you're a songwriter, this part of your song doesn't make sense, or that kind of stuff. And actually it can help you move from, in the example of writing songs, from writing good songs to potentially writing great songs. So it's very helpful, and as a worship leader too.
So it sounds like, to sum it up, your two keys are for God to lead it,
yes.
lead who that person might be,
yes.
but to take criticism.
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you won't grow otherwise.
Wonderful.
And a good mentor will tell you exactly what you need to hear, and a good mentoree will know that their mentor's for them and loves them and is calling out the greatness in them.
Well, I know that you and your husband, Alan, pastor a church in Northern Ireland. You can tell by the accent. So what's it like? I got to ask, how do you balance not only pastoring a church, writing music, leading worship, two girls?
Yes.
How do you balance all that?
You have to learn to say no a lot. And you've got to get really good at knowing who to say no to. So my husband's brilliant. He said, Kathryn, every time you give your yes to someone, you're saying no to us. So be really careful who you give your yes to. And, whenever you're worship leading and songwriting and the Lord raises your profile a little bit, you get invited to do things all over the place. And as you said, we're busy at home as well. So we've just had to look at it. Most of my travel stuff I say no to. I only do maybe 10%. I don't even think it's that much of the things that I'm asked to do.
Wow.
And a little bit of that is just trusting that if the Lord's actually on me to do this, He'll keep opening doors. This is not a career. There's no ladder.
Yeah.
This is a journey with Jesus. And that actually is really refreshing because it takes the pressure off you to make something happen. Mm-hmm. What you get to make happen is you get to form the soil of your heart so that it's good soil and that God can plant good things in there.
I think you've really been blessed with the ability to do what you love to do without it being, like you said, a career.
Yes.
Just still being able to have your family. Okay, so you mentioned at the beginning of the interview your new EP.
Yes.
It's 7 songs.
It is,
right?
yes.
Okay, so I wasn't sure about the exact release date. So September 9th, Singing in the Battlefield.
Sing on the Battlefield.
Sing on the Battlefield.
Yes.
And that's actually your first album since 2010, we still believe.
Yes, I know. I'm a little slow sometimes.
No. Well, like you said, it's not your career. This is what you do on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what can we expect from that? Just lastly, before we go.
It's an album. I wanted to do something shorter this time so that it would feel like a worship set. Because really that's my heart, to lead. That's what I'm good at. I can lead people into the presence of Jesus. And sometimes on an album, I've always felt that it's a little bit too long. I can't do it all in one fell swoop. So I love that about this. I've re-recorded We Still Believe. I wanted to just have another shot at that, and it really fits with the theme. And then there's some brand new songs on there as well. And then I covered an Aaron Keys song, Sovereign Over Us, which is just a really powerful song. We've used it in church as well quite a number of times, and it's just this whole idea of what the enemy meant for evil, you turn it for a good and for your glory. And I love that. I think that'll probably be our life message, that even though life's hard, God is always, always, always good.
Well, Sing on the Battlefield, it comes out September 9th. We're here at the beautiful Darien Lake, Kingdom Bound 2014 with Kathryn Scott. Thanks, Kathryn.
Thank you. You're welcome.